Welcome and thanks for being here. This is video 2 of 2, and this is more of a chat video. So it's for the people who are looking to get into a Class B RV, thinking about buying one. Spring has sprung. The RV bug is buzzing around out there, and people are starting to think about, gee, I'd kind of like to get one of those RVs. That'd be fun, right? So this is for you. I've done videos like this before, and maybe it'd be helpful to you. Let's get started. So one of the first things people look at is the price. There's another side of the coin, and I call that the value proposition. What is that? Let me give you an example of it. The other day I went out looking for a pair of shoes. They felt great, and I looked at them, and they were $75. And I said, well, I had occasion because I was looking for something else to visit one of those closeout, all-purpose, everything for low-price stores. And lo and behold, they had the same shoes, and they were $32. I said, 75, 32? Well, I'm going to get more value out of something that's $32, everything else being equal. The difference here is the price of something is what somebody wants to get for it. The value of something is what the individual decides it's worth. Either it's a new vehicle or it's a used vehicle, or what people like to call pre-owned vehicles. And I like the term pre-owned. That's a good term. Describes it well. New vehicles. The term itself is a little misleading because none of us can actually own a new vehicle. Once we buy it, we own it. And that means that whoever comes next is looking at a pre-owned vehicle. But are there advantages to buying a new vehicle? Sure there are. One that comes readily to mind are warranties. First of all, we have the vehicle itself, and we have a manufacturer's warranty like any new vehicle has. It's been converted, so the people that converted it also offer a warranty. And the things they did in a lot of cases were add other components to the vehicle that also have a warranty. Also, the dealer that sells the vehicle may offer some perks. So we have to balance that against other things in the marketplace that we might be able to obtain at a lower price. And that's been factored into the price of the vehicle. All the costs are factored in. And on top of that, a profit is factored in so that the dealer and the manufacturer and all these people can continue in business. What about buying a pre-owned vehicle? Are there advantages and disadvantages to that too? Of course there are. And those, to a great extent, depend on who's owned the vehicle, what they've done with the vehicle, and how they've taken care of the vehicle. And it's important to evaluate each pre-owned vehicle on a case-by-case basis. Newer vehicles are going to have a relatively short history. Older vehicles are going to have a longer history. Through places like Carfax, or sometimes dealers maintain records on vehicles, or the owner of a pre-owned vehicle has maintained records themselves. All of these things can be valuable in determining the actual value of the vehicle. Actual value can vary from one prospective buyer to another. So either way, the value is dependent on what a particular vehicle is worth to the prospective buyer of it. A lot of times, people have stopped me in the parking lot on my way to the grocery store, left notes on the road track, asking me if I would be interested in selling the vehicle. And my response to them, I really don't have an interest in selling it, but I'm willing to consider whatever it is you want to offer me for it. The reason I frame my response that way is because I already know what value the road trek has to me. The only person I'm interested in is the person that values this road trek as high or higher than I do, because they're the person who potentially could make me an offer that I might accept. I don't generally give advice. I try and tell people what works for me. A new vehicle won't work for me. If I want to sell it, it'll be pre-owned. The price of a new vehicle that has the same sort of features and benefits of the road trek would approach $100,000. And a vehicle, if I purchased the new vehicle, it wouldn't have as much value the minute after I purchased it as it had the minute before I purchased it. So that's a no-go for me. How old of a vehicle would be on my radar? Well, that's not really a qualifier. That doesn't really matter. It's not relevant. What's relevant is, does the vehicle have what I want and need? Or am I capable of adding what I want and need? Would it require me to pay someone else to add what I want and need? What about the ongoing costs? So the other day when I pulled up to the gas station to put gas in the road truck, there happened to be a shiny new Class B across the way from my vehicle. We both paid the same amount for the fuel. We both put in approximately the same amount of fuel to go approximately the same distance, give or take a few miles. The ongoing cost of operating the vehicles is about the same. What I've tried to do here is give you a different perspective, a little food for thought, considering what you're going to do if you're in the market, got bit by the RV bug, and you want to get your hands on one of these RVs, whether it's a one like this or a brand new one, whatever it is. I'm just trying to give you the benefit of my thought process when I think about things. But the thing is, sometimes it's helpful to talk to somebody that's been there and done that. And one thing for sure, I've been there and done that. So if you have questions or you need somebody to talk to or bounce ideas off of, I'm here. As far away as reply or make a comment. You can just make a comment in the form of a question, and I respond to most all the comments that I get. So if you have a question, I'll do the best I can to respond to it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell if you'd like to get notified when I post another one. And again, thanks for watching. Comment as you see fit. Till the next video, see you later. Boy, I really do need to get a haircut.